is quite simply the biggest show, the ultimate, the dream of so many.
This is the Kazoo World Darts Championship.
This is a place that you need to be. You know, this is every dart player's dream, just to stand on that stage.
Josh Rockley's going to try and win this World Championship.
It's what you work for all year, and you don't want to mess up.
In my opinion, probably one of the most open World Championships you've ever seen.
The only thing I want to do is be World Champion.
Join us at the 180 Club.
Welcome to the 180 Club 9 Dart Challenge.
There's no final bigger than this. There's no title bigger than this.
And it's a very good morning right here from Kenilworth in Cape Town, South Africa. It is the African Darts Group. It's the African Continental Tour coming to you live today. Right here with me is one of the directors, Nicole Alcock. How are you doing today?
I'm excited. I think we're going to have a fantastic tournament, and we've seen some epic darts. I mean, there's record breaking that's happening on the fly. I mean, it's really some good darts. Guys, come down. You want to watch this because we've got the best.
Absolutely. Listen, I know what your day looks like. You go do and be the best there.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for everything.
Thank you, Nicole. Nicole, everything is happening. The people are here. Things are happening. Right next to me, I have Dean Peterson, who's also going to be focusing on the commentary and what's happening at the Oki today. Morning, Dean.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning to our viewers. The second round of the African Continental Tour. We saw what happened in round one, where Stefan van Mark became the eventual winner. One of the highlights of this tournament is actually Cameron Carrollison knocking out Stefan in the round of 16 yesterday. One of the exciting games yesterday. And now we're off to the semi-finals. Game number one will have Giovanni Matti and Cameron Carrollison. Cameron Carrollison, not new to the PGC circuit, but new to the AGG family. So exciting times here. Just waiting on the players to warm up and get ready. But what a day we had yesterday, with players from all over Africa competing for the second event of the African Continental Tour, and We're here in Cape Town. We're at the John Myers Wall in Kenilworth, and things are going well. I'm just having a look here at the comments on the chats. Let's see, we got Yoram Sylvester. So thank you, the first time on your platform. Make George proud. We support you all the way. Ty and Gio coming. So proud of Ty and Gio for coming this far. So that's Tyron Shackleton and Giovanni Matti. So people, Samantha Fry there. Very happy that to see the players going through.
Sorry about that, Dean. I had to just run away for a few seconds.
No
but
problem.
We're back on. Give us a few minutes, guys. We're going to get to the hockey in just a minute. At the hockey now, Cameron Corallison and Giovanni Matti. Semi-finals of the African Continental Tour, Sunday the 24th of September. Looking to be an incredible day. A big thank you to our sponsors, City of Cape Town, Salu City, the Professional Darts Corporation, along with other people in the team that are part of the African Darts Group family. It's an excellent morning, as you can see there, stepping up to the hockey. Dean, what's your thoughts?
We see both players warming up there. Both players getting used to the surroundings of the stage of the new African Continental Tour stage. Both players, their first time in the final.
Nice to see some young folks are being involved. I'm seeing Jaden Woodley there in the background.
Yeah, we saw Jaden Woodley in action yesterday. He unfortunately lost out to a ridiculously good average from Vernon Powers. It was 114.
How is that, man?
Was the new African Continental Tour average.
Saw him earlier. I said,
yeah, he's making history.
I was parking in his way. I said, listen, are we okay? He said, don't worry, pal. I'm not leaving early today.
No, if he's going to continue with those type of averages, no, he's definitely going to progress further into the tournament, and who knows, maybe even take it.
We'll touch base with Devin Peterson at some point during the day. But semi-finals of the African Continental Tour. Yesterday was a monster day, and we're extremely excited to have some of our people with us and just part of the family. So again, the African Continental Tour takes place here in Cape Town. Last time you would have seen us in Randfontein, and some serious talent at the hockey. So really excited to be here. I think just again an acknowledgement and a thanks to our sponsors, to Condor as well, some international support coming in there as well. Thank you so much to the PDC. You're doing some incredible work by getting involved in the continent of Africa. And we're really thankful that that is able to come to fruition at this point and this juncture in the game of darts in Africa and in the city of Cape Town. Thank you for your stamp of approval, and we hope to build some longer relationships with you along the way. But the city that makes a difference is the city of Cape Town indeed. Here we go at the Oki right now.
Cameron Corrales in there, starting off for the 51. Okay, both players starting off a bit slow, but we expect that with a bit unfamiliar territory with a new stage, a new day, and new feelings around everybody. Both players will be looking to find their rhythm here early on, take the lead, and get a place in that final. Both Cape Town-based players, Cameron and Giovanni. Also got Adrian Peterson on the mic there, the match caller for today. Adrian losing out in the last 16 yesterday. Look at that throw there from Cameron. The average is not doing him justice because we know what Cameron can do. 55 average. Unlike Cameron. People making their way into the room here in John Myers Hall. Both players still not feeling comfortable just yet. 58 there from Cameron. His face looking disgusted there with himself. Look at the stance there from Gio. Toe on the right hand of the Oki. And bringing the dart right up to his cheek. Whereas Cameron on the other end goes a bit to the left and keeps his arm straight in line with that treble 20. He's moving across now because that first dart might block him. Finds a treble 19. And another one. That's brilliant darts there from Cameron Corrales. Important leg here. The start of this game is always important. And she'll apply some pressure here, just on the opening leg. You won't be happy with that. Won't leave him on a finish. Cameron on 91 after 18 darts. Doesn't find the treble. Can he set this up? 6 darts. Yeah, 6 darts from here, but there's a shot at the double here. Can he close out? Ooh, it's the wire. Must have doubled 16 there for a 91 finish. Giovanni not troubling him on 172. But he will look to apply some pressure just to force that opening leg. 32 required here for Cameron. It's a nice marker there. Second dart. Cameron Corrales 1-0 lead in the first to 7. Giovanni composing himself here. He's finding the 5 on the first dart. He needs to get his line out. Got the stance of both players there. The side angle brought to you by Agency 7. .99 there. Steady start for Cameron. Seems to be finding his rhythm. And there we see the commentators there. Carolison, a previous participant in the prestigious World Championship. He qualified in 2021 and lost out in the last 16 to Danny Noppert in a tightly contested contest there. Forced that second dart. Oh, you won't be happy with that last dart there. Giovanni's finding that first dart now. Can he fill it up? He's in the area, just not managing to find the trebles. A reminder, folks, yesterday Cameron Carolison took out the last ACT's winner in another 180 there. And just adding to that, he took out last tournament's winner in Stefan Vermaak. He beat Stefan in the quarterfinals yesterday. Rather in the last 16. He beat him 6-2. Cameron Carolison here. Close out the 15 darter. Starts off with a 3 to leave himself 78. Well, he got 18s. He won't get the finish, but he can set this up to leave himself on tops. Joe needs a big finish here just to hold his throw. Because Cameron's just waiting there on tops. Joe needs to take out 156. And he won't do it. Scores 80 there. He needs to set this up. He goes a 96 to leave himself 60. With Cameron on 40. We'll take a 2-0 lead here. It goes inside the first start. He won't be happy with that. Last start in hand. Can close out double 10. A bit far off the mark there on the double 10. Just a stance thing and just makes a few changes. He's definitely going to be eating that double soon. But that's big moments. Giovanni, 60 required. He fixes it up. Can he close out? He misses stops there. For a hold of throw. Cameron Carolison on 20. 3 darts in hand. Starts off 6. 14 required. Is he going to go double 7? Or will he split it? Straight for double 7. 2-0. Cameron Carolison. Giovanni will be. He could have had 2 darts at double there, but just wasted darts there on the finishing. Cameron Carolison finding his rhythm now. And starting off with a steady ton. If he holds his throw here, Gio might just be in trouble. So you need to fight. I actually spoke to Cameron yesterday, and we had a bit of banter yesterday, and he was telling me all the players are training to play him, and he's the one that everybody should be afraid of. But look, so far so good. He's been proving himself, and he's been backing it up. But we'll see how as the tournament progresses, if he manages to win it. Definitely a player to watch out for. 71 average year from Cameron Carolison. 10-point difference as Gio's on 61. She's both players not to their usual standards, but you can understand it's the first game for the day. And it's a big game at that. Great last start there from Cameron. Scores 79. Not in the finish, but you'll be happy as Gio's on 313. looking to set up here. Brilliant darts here from Cameron Carolison as he sets up all the 137 to leave himself 42. Giovanni still stuck on 218, but he scores a ton to leave himself at 118 after 15 darts. Double 16. Game shot. That's 3-0 for Cameron. Steady darts. Not his best, but throwing brilliantly. Still just managing to get over the line, and that's all that counts, eh? Giovanni not starting strong there on his throw. And Cameron punishing him here. Both players starting off on now. Steady, done. Can Gio fill it up? Yes, he can. Both players scoring 180s now. 180 each. Gio and Giovanni needed that there. Just to hold throw and compose himself and show some fight here in the semi-final, in this first semi-final of the African Continental Tour. Giovanni, can he set up? Leave himself 161 after 9 darts. Average is looking a bit better now from both players. Very similar. Looking to set up here. Carolison finding a treble there on a treble 18. Scoring 93. Still far behind, but Giovanni needs to set up here and gain a leg just to gain confidence. That's still okay. He's on 120. A manageable finish. Just one treble required to close that out. And Carolison won't pressure him here. Won't be on a finish. 120 required for Giovanni. Finding table 1. Just needs to set up now. And he does. He scores 80 to leave himself tops. With Cameron Carolison on 230. Not his best leg, but it's against the throw, so he won't mind too much. He's still leading 3-0. He scores 80 to leave himself 150. With Gio needing 40. Bring it back to 3-1, and he does. Second dart, Giovanni. On the 5th leg, Cameron Carolison to start first. Here we see the shot from the player's angle. Looking at the stance there of Cameron. Rushing that second dart. .41 there from Cameron. Giovanni finding form now. Ooh, 85 there. Last start he won't be happy with, but it's a good start nonetheless. Against the throw of Cameron Carolison. Can Cameron fill it up here? Needs another one. Done 40 there from Cameron Carolison. See the eyes. Focused, man, easy. Giovanni finding the trebles now. Game's becoming more and more interesting. It's very close. You won't be happy with that. Last start, single one. He scores 41. Does he, Cameron? Giovanni will look to apply some pressure, and he does with the treble there. He scores 85. Can Cameron set this up here? He needs a 2 treble visit. He won't find it. 97 will apply some pressure on Gio there. That was a great last start, finding the treble 19s. Giovanni switching to the 19s. He scores 95. 93. 95. Bit of a missed call there from Adrian Peterson. But he corrects himself. Giovanni here can take Giovanni correcting the score there. 136 required against the throw. Not finding a treble, but he's in the area. He's in that area. Looking to set us up with Cameron Carolison on 122. He goes on a 4 there, last start. 122 required for Cameron Carolison. Will he start on 18s or will he go bullseye route? He starts on the 18s, 104 required. He needs a treble now. He doesn't find it. All he can do is set up now. 54 required. 54 scored rather. 92 here for Gio. Can he get back into this game? He wants to go double-double. Audacious effort. Carolison here, 68 required. He finds a treble. Double 4 required to take a 4-1 lead in the first to 7 race. 2 darts in hand. Goes outside. Last dart in hand. 4-1. Ooh. It's the wire. 36 here. Giovanni to stay in this game. He goes inside. Great darts there from Giovanni. Showing the fight. 3-2. Giovanni with a break of throw there. Can he start off strong on his throw? And he does. 10-40 start here from Giovanni Matti. How does Cameron Carolison respond here? Good start from both players. Both players finding their rhythm now. Treble visits continuously. See Cameron Carolison brings the dart to the side of his face there. And finding the trebles. 131. .41 from Gio. Crucial moments here, Cameron. If he finds a ton here, you will leave himself on 170. The big fish. He needs it. Moving far over to the right there. Can he find the treble? No, he can't. Giovanni here, finding trebles. Can he fill it up? 1040 will be good. He will leave himself on 80 of the 12 darts, which is brilliant stuff. We look to level up proceedings here. Finds a last dart there. Great last treble there. Giovanni tops to level it out. To level up proceedings here. Oh, he's taking chances here. Easy Gio. Misses on tops. Cameron Carolison on 114. To go 4-2 up. If he finds a treble, you'll get a chance to double here. He does. A shot at tops. Oh, it's wayward. Rush that last dart there, and he scores 1. Giovanni to level out proceedings. Rushes the first dart and the second. Last dart in hand on double 10, and he does it. 3-all. Both players here throwing brilliant darts. Giovanni with a 75 average and Cameron Carolison with a 75.9 average. 3-all. Cameron Carolison to throw here. If you just tuned in, folks, 5 minutes ago, it didn't look The game didn't look like this. It was 3-0 to Cameron Carlison, with Cameron Carlison steaming on all fronts. Good start there from Cameron Carlison, but not as good as a start as for Giovanni. No treble there. Trebleless was it? He scores 39. Another trebleless visit there from Giovanni Matti. He scores 60. Two big trebles there as he scores 134 from Cameron Carlison. Giovanni looking to show the fight. Another two treble visit. He scores 1040. 188 required for Cameron Carlison. Now will he set this up? 140 will leave himself 48. And he goes 98. Giovanni on 256. Two tables. Can he fill it up? Done 40. Leave himself 116 off the 12 darts. Both players throwing brilliant darts here. 90 required for Cameron. Double 16. Double 18 rather. Finds it with the last dart. 4-3. Cameron Carlison. Giovanni will look to hold throw here. Almost nothing in this game. Get Cameron there. She's coming later. Giovanni Matti. Two treble visit there from Cameron Carlison, finding the treble 19s. Much better than he is treble 20s, but nonetheless bringing down the scores, and it's attacking the throw of Giovanni, which you'll be happy about. Cameron Carlison there picking up the averages. He's on 80 now, with Giovanni on 75.6. He scores 97 to leave himself on 70, with Giovanni on 260. And Giovanni needing a treble here. And he finds it. Can he keep it? Oh, goes wide on the last start. If he kept it straight, he would have found himself on the finish. So he won't apply pressure here. Cameron Carlison will have 7 darts to finish off. 6 darts rather. Goes 4 in the first dart. 66 required. Setting up. Wasted darts here from Cameron. But it's okay, you'll have time here. With Giovanni on 175. But will there be pressure? 99. There will be. Cameron on 48. Take a 5-3 lead against the throw. 48 required. Double 16. Goes inside again. Can he find double 8? Yes, he can. 5-3 to Cameron Carlison. He's being ruthless. Finishing. Finishing there from the javelin. Absolutely brilliant. Can he start off strong here with a hold of throw? He's finding the treble dizzy. 2 treble visit will be enough to start off there. More than enough, but Giovanni staying at it. And he scores 140. Neck in neck here. Both players looking to book their place in the final. In the first final of the African Continental Tour. '81 there from Cameron Carolison. Can Gio reply? He scores a steady ton. Does he, Giovanni Matti? Great last start there from Cameron. It's not enough for finish, but it's good enough to apply some pressure on Gio. Giovanni leaving himself on the finish on 161. He will get darts. But Cameron will look to set up here. And he's going to set it up. He does so. With a ton 40 to leave himself on tops with Gio on 161. He finds the first treble. Treble 17. Just misses out. 137. Both players firing on all ends here. Cameron Carolison requiring 40 after 12 darts. Can he close out to take a 6-3 lead? Goes inside on 20s there. Double 20. Again inside on double 10. Double 5 required. Ooh, Giovanni here. His eyes will be big here. 24 required. Can he close out? Double 3 left. Oh. Giovanni would have known that's a big chance for him to have taken one leg back from Cameron Carolison. Cameron Carolison on 10. And he closes out first start with a 6-3 lead. Cameron Carolison only needs one leg to take this game. Carolison, can he fill it up? Tan 40 will be a good enough start here. Great start there from Carolison too. Against the throw here of Giovanni. Not happy with that last start there. Carolison staying focused just to maintain this form and get over the finishing line for a spot in that final of the African Continental Tour. That second and third dart there from Giovanni. You can see the face. You won't be happy. Carolison finding his form now. If he keeps it straight, you'll find another treble, in which he does 2 treble visits to leave himself on 121 after 9 darts. Giovanni still fighting. Oh, that last dart, he's a bit unlucky there. He would have left himself on a finish, but a dart not managing to stick in the board, and he scores 120. To leave himself 186. But Cameron Carolison can close out here. 121 required. Can he find a treble? No, he can't. But he can set this up as Gio's not on the finish. Scores 53 there. Leave himself 68. Was Gio on 186. Oh, he eats the flight then. Scores 40. And Cameron close out here to be the first player in the final of African Continental Tour. The second leg. 68 required. We'll take a 7-3 lead. Scores 20 first start. 16. Leave himself double 16. Match starts here. He goes inside. It's unlucky there. Can Giovanni take out the big finish here? In 146. No, he won't. Giovanni shaking his head. He knows it could be the end of his tournament here, but nonetheless he put up a solid fight. Double 8 required here from Cameron. 3 darts in hand. Oh, last dart in hand here. Double 4. And he closes out a 7-3 lead. The first finalist of African Continental Tour number 2 is Cameron Carolison. Takes a 7-3 lead over Giovanni Muti with an 81 average. Brilliant stuff there from Cameron. Happy to be on stage. Happy to be over the moon. Over to you, Denver.
What an incredible game, man. Just some serious darts from Cameron Carolison. Unbelievable. Such a great temperament at the hockey as well. Great to see Giovanni Matri definitely trying to bring it, but wasn't keeping that score averages too high.
Giovanni definitely putting up a fight there to bring it up to 3-all, but just not managing to take the lead. Brilliant stuff from Cameron. We saw the BMT there, the big match temperament come into play on the big stage, and that's what ended up landing him a spot in the final and a shot at that 12,000 rand.
A big thank you again to our sponsors, to City of Cape Town, Condo, Salus City, 369, the PDC. We'll be back in a bit. Nicole, sorry. And we are back with the second semi-final taking place now between Tyrone Shackleton and Vernon Bowers.
We're in for one here, folks. Tyrone Shackleton, one of the players we've seen in the online darts format, playing for the Hooligans franchise in George, and the Wizards player of Vernon Bowers, who we've seen constantly in finals and semi-finals, and in the last team of the African Continental Tour, losing out to Simon Adams in the quarterfinals. Big semi-final here. Once again, we've spoken about the enormous average from Vernon Bowers yesterday, scoring 114 in the first to 6, which is out of this world. Standards of a PDC player, I'd say. We've seen SA players do that in the likes of Devin Peterson on the PDC circuit. So if he continues like that today, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with, and definitely in line to win this title today.
Nice to see a left-handed player at the hockey.
No, it's definitely not a common thing, but you would know that as you left-handed yourself. So sure you appreciate that very much.
Yeah, no, he's awesome.
Tyrone Shackleton,
I always made a joke. I say to sponsors, if you're listening to me, if you sponsor a left-handed player, put your brand on the back shoulder of the player's t-shirt. And they off. Over to you, Dean.
Tyrone Shackleton here, starting off. A Terminator. Vernon Bowers. Starting off with 60. Left-handed Tyrone Shackleton there in picture. Scoring 45. Look at the throw there from Vernon Bowers. Focused in the eyes. Not managing to find the treble just yet, but nonetheless, we'll be happy to be in the semi-finals of the African Continental Tour. Done there from Tyrone Shackleton. Both players looking to start off strong here, knowing it's important moments. So looking to book their spot in the final of the second African Continental Tour. First leg previously happening in Randfontein. First time visitor, the first African Continental Tour was won by Stefan Vermaak, beating Simon Adams in that final. Steady turn there from Vernon Bowers. Tyrone Shackleton here looking to set up. He scores a 140 to leave himself on the finish, with Vernon Bowers on 242, but he'll look to set this up now. Finds a treble on the first one and the second one. Can he fill it up? 140 will be good enough to leave himself on 112. Tyrone Shackleton there, 111, hits the 51. Can he find the finish? Top series. He misses. He misses on tops. Vernon Bowers not far behind on 102. Needs a treble and he finds it. 42 required. 10:06. He goes 10 for double 16. Goes inside. Big moments here. Tyrone Shackleton, 40 required. Take a 1-0 lead. Double 10. He finds it on the last start. 1-0. Tyrone Shackleton. Good older throw there from Tyrone Shackleton. Vernon Bowers missing one dart at double there. All in the area there from Vernon, just not managing to find a treble. Great last start there from Tyrone Shackleton as he scores 85, finds a treble 20. the fluid motion here of Vernon Bowers. It's a brilliant action to look at. And great for young players to mimic. Steady done from Tyron Shackleton. Vernon Bowers looked to set this up. He scores 83. The second dart didn't help him too much, but managing to find the treble nonetheless. And Tyron Shackleton applies some pressure here. He scores 81. Last dart there. Sliding into the one. Or the ricochet of the flights there. A ton there from Vernon Bowers to leave himself on 118 after 12 darts. Can Tyron Shackleton apply some pressure here? Yes, he can. Can he fill it up? Last dart. He would have looked to find a treble there. 118 required for Vernon Bowers. He finds treble. 2 treble visit there. Can he close out? 118 there. Brilliant stuff from Vernon Bowers. 15 darted to level out proceedings here. 1 all. Brilliant stuff. Nothing in it there. Tyron Shackleton here. Averaging 81 and a bit. Vernon Bowers here with an 89 average. Something we used to from him. Nothing as close to what we've seen yesterday, but nonetheless, brilliant stuff. 80 there from Vernon Bowers. Second dart falling onto the board. Done there from Tyron Shackleton. Can Vernon find a treble here? You look to attack the throw early, because that's what gets you the legs in the big semi-finals like this. So it's a first to 7. There'll be time, but early on you'll look to apply the pressure on your opponent. And I'm sure that's what Vernon Bowers will be looking to do here. You look for 2 treble visit here. Steady turn though. He's still in it here, easy Vernon. Nothing in it between both players. Done there from Tyron Shackleton to leave himself on 180. He won't be on the finish, but he's found the trebles as he should. But there was a wayward second dart there from Vernon to score 41. Can Tyron Shackleton set this up here? He can. 120 with 60 required. You're looking not to bust there. Done 40 to leave himself on 40. After 15 darts. Vernon Bowers will look to apply the pressure here. He requires 220. And he scores 75 to leave himself on 145. But Tyron Shackleton, first dart there, a 16 darter to have another hold of throw and take a 2-1 lead. Both players averaging in the 80s. Vernon Bowers on 83 and a bit. And Tyron Shackleton with the 85 average. I've seen Tyron Shackleton before. Played him in the online inter-franchise tournament for the ADG, and what a player that is. I lost out on the day, but what a brilliant player that is. Tyron Shackleton. And that was the first time I heard of him. 180 there. First 180 of the game. 180 there from Tyron Shackleton against the throw of Vernon Bowers. Vernon Bowers scoring 42. You won't be happy. Didn't back up that done 80 there. He scores 41. That's it, Darren Shackleton. Vernon Bauer staying steady. He scores 97. Finding that treble on the last start. Darren Shackleton pumping here. Scores a ton. We hear the chants there for Vernon from the crowd. No treble there from Vernon. Another 180 here from Darren Shackleton. You'll look to set it up. Scores done to leave himself on 80. .309 required from Vernon Bowers. He's not finding the trebles. He won't be happy. Scores 85. .20 required for Darren to take a 3-1 lead against the throw. Oh, he goes inside on the 5. Leave himself 5. Goes inside on the 10 rather to leave himself 5. Was Vernon on 165. Oh, bit of a miscommunication. Vernon Bauer just refocusing. He's 108 required. He just scores 57 with the first start. Single 19. 133 to leave himself on double 16. With Darren Shackleton requiring 5 to take a 3-1 lead here. Can he close out? Last start in hand. Double 2. He can't. He's off to the madhouse. With Vernon Bowers looking to get back into this leg. He has darts at 32. And he does. Second dart. Vernon Bowers levels up proceedings here. And he holds his throw. Darren Shackleton won't be happy with his doubling there. He could have taken a 3-1 lead. And not the greatest start there from Darren Shackleton as he starts off with 45. Great last start there from Vernon Bowers as he finds a treble 19. Scores 92. Darren seems the big scorer at the moment, but we know Vernon can pump when he needs to. Still early on in this game. But it's very close. Both players holding throw the first 4 legs. .42 there from Vernon. The best last start there from Darren Shackleton. He scores 81. Vernon won't be happy with that first start there. Second one looks good. He goes 90 in the last start. Score 94. Done 40 there from Darren Shackleton when it counts. Not on a finish, but applying the pressure on Vernon. 2 treble visit there will set this up nicely. You'll be threading it there. Won't be on the finish. Both players not on the finish at the moment. As Vernon Bauer scores 99. Can he set this up here? Darren Shackleton He scores 123 to leave himself 52. 174 required for Vernon Bowers. Six, 64 required, 64 scored rather from Vernon Bowers. Darren Shackleton, double 8 here. The whole throw. Miss on the inside there. 110 required here from Vernon Bowers to break the throw of Darren Shackleton. Can he find a treble? Starts off with the 19s. Go treble 17 here. Oh, he doesn't manage it. Not finding the trebles in the crucial moments. Can he close out here? Darren Shackleton. No score. 3 darts. Missed at a double there. With 3 darts in hand. Vernon Bowers 54. 2 darts at tops. To take the lead here and a break of throw. He goes inside on double 10. Vernon Bowers scratching his head there. He'll be kicking himself. Could have taken a 3-2 lead there. But can't Darren hold throw here. No, he can't. That's about 12 missed darts there from Darren Shackleton. Can Vernon Bowers take a lead? Yes, he can. Second dart, he hits double 5. 3-2 to Vernon Bowers. The average is dropping there, but Vernon Bowers will be happy to take the leg. And against the throw. Seeing some support here in the chat room.
Chat group's looking strong. Carl Swanepoel saying lovely stuff. James Shackleton says great darts tie. Must be some family there. So yeah, join us in the chat. Yeah, I see. Let's go, Uncle Vernon Bowers from Zoanne Stephens.
We're seeing Marlene Daniels congratulating Cameron Corralison on a great comeback and a win. And booking a spot in the final. So support your players, folks. Let's get back to the action here. A done 40 from Vernon Bowers there. To leave himself 128. Darren Shackleton still far behind. Can Vernon Bowers take out 128 here? He finds the first treble, he needs the second one here. Oh, he goes on the 4 there, second dart. Yeah, you'll set this up now. Oh, not the greatest setup play there. Just board managed that a bit better. Done 40 there from Darren Shackleton. Won't bother Vernon too much as he's still not going to finish, but Vernon Bowers requiring 66 and he hits 42. The first start there. Can he close it out? Double 12. Double 6 now. Oh, he goes inside. Still close here. Darren Shackleton on 200. Not finding trebles easy. It's Vernon Bowers on 6. He's wasting darts here. But he closes out there. He'll be happy to get out of that rut of doubles, but the scoring is definitely helping him. A 4-2 lead for Vernon Bowers here. Good hold of throw there after he managed to break the throw of Darren Shackleton. And there we see in the chat there, Eden Shackleton saying, "Go Tai Tai." Seems as another family member of the Shackleton family there. We see some international viewers here from Scotland. We see Keith Williamson. If you're not subscribed, folks, please subscribe to our YouTube page and stay tuned for updates. Further today, we've got the World Championship qualifier happening later on today. After this semi-final and final, we'll head off to a straight knockout format of 72 players. Just looking for that chance at the shot at the Ali Pali stage in the UK. And Agency 7 there on the screen, the technical and events management team there. Also in charge of the streaming department. Well done to Agency 7. Back to the action here. Turn 40 from Darren Shackleton. Leave himself 76 here. He's looking to fight back and hold throw and stay in this match. With Vernon Bowers on 180. .76 required here from Darren Shackleton. Can he close out? Double 18 required. Goes outside. Vernon Bowers can't find the table there. But he sets it up. He scores 85. Double 18 required from Tyron. Versus the first start. Last start in hand. Double 18. Wayward darts there. Big misses of the double from Tyron Shackleton. He would have been leading this game here if he had to be taking all his chances. Vernon Bowers punishing him. And he scores a 35 in 2 darts there. Closes out. Take a 4-2 lead. 5-2 lead rather. And Vernon looking to start off here. Vernon knows he just needs 2 legs just to get the spot in that final of the African Continental Tour. Not the greatest start there. Darren Shackleton can apply some pressure if he finds a treble. And he does on the last start. He scores 85. Can Vernon fill this up here? 2 treble visit. Make that 3. He scores his first 180 of the match. 180 there from Vernon. Both players was 180 each here. Can he back this up here and set himself up? With a 55 from Darren Shackleton, not enough to apply the pressure on him. Not finding the treble, but it's still, you'll be okay. He's still got some points in hand here. Good first start from Tyron. And a second. Can he fill it up? Yes, he can. 2 treble visit. 3 treble visit rather from Tyron Shackleton to take his score down to 181. Vernon Bowers looking for another 2 treble visit. He scores 138 to leave himself 68 with Tyron Shackleton on 181. Can Darren Shackleton set this up here? He scored 83 to leave himself 98. Vernon Bowers on 68 here to take a 6-2 lead. Can he close out? 48 required. Double 16 it will be. Last dart in hand. And he does it. 15 darter to take a 6-2 lead. Brilliant, brilliant stuff there from Vernon Bowers. Showing his composure rather. .41 from Darren Shackleton. Vernon Bowers just needing one leg. Starts off for the treble. 95 there. A 133 there from Vernon Bowers. 2 treble visit. Putting himself in a good position to take this final leg here. And a dub. A win that is for the younger generation. A W. 57 should be enough. Close out 116. Still not on the finish easy, Darren Shackleton. 116 required from Vernon Bowers to book a spot in the final. He finds the first treble. Just a single for tops. Match starts. He closes out. Vernon Bowers, our second finalist of the African Continental Tour. Brilliant stuff there. Both players. Nothing in it.
For Vernon, for the finals. I tell you.
Absolutely amazing. A good average. 34 in the first to 7.
Absolutely. Incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. Well done, Vernon Bowers. Darren Shackleton definitely thought he were going to hold steady from the beginning the way he came out of the starting blocks, the 18. But unbelievable stuff. Incredible results. Thanks again to everybody on the stream and the chats. We see Scotland's in the house, Kenya, Namibia, Botswana. So lovely to see that the continent's coming together through the game of darts. Again, a big thank you to our sponsors. City of Cape Town, Condor, Salu City, 369 and the Professional Darts Corporation. You guys have been incredible to support such an amazing sport as we make waves through the continent of Africa. Let's get some bills paid and we'll be back in a bit.
That waiting for the gun, the nerves are just too much, thinking about what is about to go down.
There goes the horn to start the race.
No, I think it's really amazing. And now the whole setup and people are dressed up.
We're giving something, I think, to the people that's just fantastic.
The support on the side of the road is second to none, and that gives you the extra oomph.
Darren
thoroughly enjoyed it. The scenery is beyond what I could imagine. I seriously enjoyed it. I met so many wonderful people on the way.
Really enjoying Cape Town. People seem to really appreciate artwork here, which is really nice.
Come and visit Cape Town. We are waiting for you with open arms. We welcome you here. It will remain a city of hope and opportunity for everyone, not just in Cape Town, but around the country and the world.
And he takes the tape.
Cape Town is open, safe and ready to host you.
And we are indeed in our proud city and hometown of Cape Town, the mother city, right here where all the action's happening. We're going to cross to Dean, who's at the hockey right now with Vernon Bowers after that incredible game. We're going to come to Dean right now, and we're going to hear from Vernon as to how the game was, some insights, how's he feeling, and just get some post-match sort of environment from Vernon and Dean. Guys, we are here in Kenilworth, proud to be part of the ADG group. Over to you, Dean.
Folks, we're live here from John Myers Wall. Brilliant stuff here from Vernon Bowers. We're excited to see you. We're excited to see you doing the final. We're excited to see you in the final against Cameron Carolison. We've seen some big averages from you yesterday. Let me know your thoughts. How are you feeling about the semi-final and your performance?
Check with the semi-final. I came in slow on the game. I was trying to get myself set up, get myself prepared. For a match that big, for a first game, it's tough. It's not anyone that can just switch off like that. As you saw, I only came right in the 5th leg. I started pumping. As for yesterday, I was in a whole zone. I came with a mission. I came to do a job. And that's what I'm here for this whole weekend. I just came to do a job.
Yeah, I didn't see your best scoring today, but I've seen the finishing. I've seen you've been consistently hitting the 140s. So I know once you start hitting the 180s, like towards the end of this game, I know you're gonna start pumping. So, what's gonna be the strat for the final? Like, what's gonna be the warm up routines? What do you usually do?
I don't have a warm up routine. I don't even worry with who I'm gonna play. I don't prep anything. I just keep the arm lubricated. I just keep the arm formed. I pitch like normal on the board. I play the board, and whoever comes, they must play me, and that's it. They must play me.
And what do you have to say about your opponent, Cameron Carolison? I know you guys have been practicing together. You guys know each other very well. Played a few finals together, semi-finals. What are you feeling? What's your thoughts about the final?
It's gonna be a good game. If Cammy brings his A game, like I know he can. He's beaten me on many major events when it came to crunching where he needed to go through. He has beaten me and I got a lot of respect for him. The two of us have trained together, so we know each other's game. We got a lot of respect for each other. So I'm actually excited because since the old split, Cam and I haven't really seen each other on a competitive level, but we have seen each other on the practice board. So today it's who's going to be the better man now. DSA or ADG. That's just what it is.
No, and we're excited. We're excited for you and we're excited for Cameron. But best of luck for the final. And we wish you all the best and may the best man win on the day.
Yeah, no, God's always win, bro. God's always win.
That's it. Good luck with the final. Thank you.
No problem.
But certainly, it's ADG
and there we have
indeed.
Vernon Bowers there. One of the first finalists. And we have Cameron Carolison walking up to the stage here. He spoke to me earlier. How are you, Cameron?
I've been wanting to talk to you all week.
He's a bit scared, yeah. Stand over there. Cameron Carolison, how are you feeling, my man? I know you just had an intense semi-final against Giovanni, one of your good friends.
Yeah.
And now you're going up against Vernon Bowers, another one of your good friends, practice partners. Let me know your thoughts firstly about the semi-final, and then how are you going to mentally prepare for this final?
So going into the semi-finals, I'll be honest in saying that I think the nerves got the better of me. Yeah. Different feel. When after the game, I was speaking to one of my friends and I was telling him that I felt a bit shaky, and I felt like I was so desperate just to get over this game, over this hurdle, because I was uncomfortable, I was shaky, I was unsettled, you know. But I was just glad to win that game and get over the hurdle. And but yeah, I feel ready. I feel ready for the final. I'm super amped to play. You will never understand. I'm so glad I'm playing Vernon. I'm excited and I just can't wait.
Yeah, I know you guys practice together. We've seen the pictures on social media going around. Let me know, like, you guys have played each other a few times. What are your thoughts about the final? How are you feeling? How are you going to prepare? You know how Vernon plays. You know your own game. So how are you going to prepare for this final? How are you going to compose yourself? And how are you going to mentally prepare for this final?
Look, I think mentally I'm there. In terms of me playing against Vernon, Vernon knows what to expect. I know what to expect against Vernon as well. In the past World Championship qualifiers that I've played, you know, Vernon's led me 3-1 in the first to 6. He's led me 4-1 in the first to 6, and I was the victor in both events, winning 6-3 and 6-4. So Vernon himself knows that it doesn't matter in where the situation of the game is. You know, whether I'm in front, whether I'm behind, he knows that I'm always coming for him. So I think that maybe give me the upper hand. I don't know. You know, but you know, we evolved as time went on. We are better than what we were a couple of years ago, and yeah. But I think this will be probably one of the most greatest friendship games ever, and yeah, I'm just looking forward to it.
Oh, look, we're excited to see both of you players.
I'm excited as well.
Because both of you guys have been playing brilliant darts throughout yesterday and today. We know that hasn't been the best start for you guys like today, because you're not warm and like properly ready for the game. But now for this final, I know you guys are both going to be pushing. So I just want to wish you the best of luck, and may the best man win.
Thank you.
We'll see you guys later. Yes. And there you have it, folks. That is Cameron Carolison, our second finalist here at the African Continental Tour. Yeah, both players head to head. On the side here, out of camera view, but brilliant to see.
It is quite simply the biggest show, the ultimate, the dream of so many.
This is the Kazoo World Darts Championship.
This is a place that you need to be. You know, this is every dart player's dream, just to stand on that stage.
Josh Rockley is going to try and win this World Championship.
It's what you work for all year, and you don't want to mess up.
In my opinion, probably one of the most open World Championships you've ever seen.
The only thing I want to do is be world champion.
Join us at the 180 Club.
Welcome to the 180 Club 9-Dart Challenge.
There's no final bigger than this. There's no title bigger than this.
My name is Lyle Sampson. I'm from Brackenfell, Cape Town. I'm 16 years old and I'm going to represent my country in Gibraltar.
I'm Jalen Woodley, 16 years of age. I'm from Mitchells Plain, Cape Town, and I'm going to Gibraltar to represent my country.
I'm Aiden Woodley, I'm 14 years old, I'm from Mitchells Plain, Cape Town, and I'm going to represent my country in Gibraltar.
My name is Caleb Cockrell, I'm 16 years old and I'm from Kraaifontein, Cape Town, and I'm going to Gibraltar to represent our country.
That waiting for the gun, the nerves are just too much, thinking about what is about to go down.
There goes the horn to start the race.
No, I think it's really amazing. And now the whole setup and people are dressed up.
We're giving something, I think, to the people is just fantastic.
The support on the side of the road is second to none, and that gives you the extra oomph.
Thoroughly enjoyed it. The scenery is beyond what I could imagine. I seriously enjoyed it. I met so many wonderful people on the way.
Really enjoying Cape Town. People seem to really appreciate artwork here, which is really nice.
Come and visit Cape Town. We are waiting for you with open arms. We welcome you here. This will remain a city of hope and opportunity for everyone, not just in Cape Town, but around the country and the world.
And he takes the tape.
Cape Town is open, safe and ready to host you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're back at the African Continental Tour. We're at the African Continental Tour here in John Myers Wall in Kenilworth, Cape Town, and we've got the final coming up with Vernon Bowers and Cameron Carolison, two players who are well known to each other, two practice partners, two close friends, two brilliant dart players.
Yeah, I think we're in for an exciting final. It's about to happen. We're getting some technical stuff sorted out here in the background. But just in preparation, some excellent vibe here, such a geest going amongst all the people. I see all the franchises pulling in. It's lovely to see that we've got some people who's traveled from afar on the continent to come enjoy us, enjoy some time and join us here. And really just, it makes me feel like, you know, we're bringing more things to the city, as small as it starts out to be. We do know and acknowledge that we're bringing some light and a limelight to our home space here, which is the city of Cape Town. So again, thank you to them for putting their stamp of approval on this event, and we hope to do so much more with the city itself to be able to grow what we do in the world of darts on the globe and bring it to Cape Town, South Africa. Dean, so tell me what you're thinking, what you're expecting for the final.
No, the final, I'm definitely having high hopes for in terms of darting performance from both players here, because we've seen both players perform on the PDC circuit before. We know they're not shy to finals nor experience, so we're excited for the final, and we're ready to go now, and I'm sure the fans are as well.
Cool. So we'll be back. Stick around for a few minutes. We're just going to get everything prepped, take a bathroom break, you know, just so brush the hair, comb the beard, get everything in order before we lighten up the Aki for the finals of ACT2 taking place right here in Cape Town, South Africa.
Cameron Carolison here walking up to the Aki for the final of ACT number 2 in Cape Town. Match caller of the day being Adrian Peterson.
Great to see the shift in our ACT2 has brought some action and excitement to the south here in Cape Town. It's just incredible to see the talent, incredible to see these players in action, as we mentioned to you a few times before. It's the African Continental Tour taking place in Kenilworth, and we are at the Aki, as you can see, as Dean's just mentioned, Cameron Carolison, Vernon Bowers. It's the ACT Finals on the 24th of September, live from Cape Town, South Africa.
And we've got Vernon Bowers walking up to the Aki now. Both players stepping up, well known to each other. Having a bit of warm-up throws here before the main event. Get your popcorn out, folks. It's going to be a thriller here. We'll have a new winner of the African Continental Tour. The first winner being Stefan Vermaak. About a month ago in Randfontein, Johannesburg, we had the first edition of the African Continental Tour. Stefan Vermaak beating Simon Adams in the final. Who will be the winner here? We know we have a new winner, and that winner will be from Cape Town. Will that be Vernon Bowers, or will it be Cameron Carolison? Stay tuned, folks, and we'll see. Players having the 6 throws here. Shaking hands and getting ready for the final. Game on, folks. Get your popcorn out. Cameron Carolison winning the ball. How does he start here? That side angle there. Brought to you by Agency 7. 28. Not a great start from Cameron. Oh, Vernon Bowers. 2 darts and 5 there. But fixes it there with a nice treble 19 on the last dart. Great switch there from Vernon Bowers. Cameron Carolison pumping the trebles now. He knows the stage. 2 treble visit. Done 40 there. Cameron Carolison. Vernon Bowers. Scoring a steady 60. Doesn't find the treble. He's in the right area, but he just doesn't find the treble. Most players will be warm from the semi-final victories over Giovanni Matti as well as Tyron Shackleton, who's marking this game here. Great last start there from Vernon Bowers as he finds the treble and scores 81. Fixes that up nicely. Carolison not finding the treble. Scores a single 60 there. Great last start there from Vernon Bowers. He finds a last start treble 19 to score 85. Not on the finish, but setting up. Can Carolison set this up nicely here? A great done there from Cameron Carolison. He's looking to hold throw here. How does Vernon set this up here? He requires 208. Can he find a 2 treble visit to leave himself 68? He scores a ton to leave himself 108 with Cameron Carolison on 128 to take the first leg of the final of ACT number 2. You won't be happy there. Starts off with a 1. Can he set it up nicely now? Great finish there, Cameron Carolison. Leave himself double 16. Double 8 rather. $83 there from Vernon Bowers. Leave himself 25. Cameron Carolison here will look to take the first leg. Double 8 required. Goes outside in the first start. It's a great marker. Ooh. He's going to have to move to the right here. Last start in hand. Double 8. Can he close out? Take the first leg. No, he can't. Vernon Bowers can steal this leg here and break the throw. We'll take a 1-0 lead in the final of African Continental Tour number 2. Double 8. And he does. Break off throw here. Vernon Bowers. He breaks the throw of Cameron Carolison. Cameron Carolison here looking towards the commentator's table. Knowing that missed doubles of giving him an early lead here in this final. Finds a treble there, 93. How does Cameron set this up here? He scores a ton. Finds the treble. $81 from Bowers. Both players finding their rhythm now. Finding that trebles. Vernon finding a great first start in the treble there. Can he fill it up? First 180 of the final. Vernon Bowers. 3 treble visit. Cameron's trying the 171 here. Oh. Ricochet of the second dart. Good 96. But Vernon Bowers on 147 after 9 darts here. Can he take a 2-0 lead? 87 required. Oh. Can he set it up now? Vernon Bowers leaves himself on 52 after 12 darts. Cameron Carolison looking to apply some pressure here. Before letting Vernon Bowers find his feet and just take charge of this final. 20 scored. Double 16 for 2-0 lead. Goes outside in the first start. Last start in hand. Double 16. Ooh. This is a big finish here. How will he start here? 150 required. Looks like he's starting on the 19s. Here I look for 2 treble 19s to go for that double 18. But he sets this up brilliantly. He goes 118 to leave himself on double 16 with Vernon Bowers still on double 8 here. Looking to take a 2-0 lead for 16 darter. No. Can he close out double 4? Last start in hand. Ooh. Big misses early on. Can we see another break of throw here? Cameron Carolison now with a chance to level out proceedings there. It's a great marker there. Steps to the right. 1-1. Cameron Carolison with a break of throw there. Brilliant second dart to hit that double 16 and break the throw of Vernon Bowers. Can he back it up now? Was a good start to hold the throw. Finds the treble 19 to score 97. Nice drop down there. Brilliant switch here from Vernon. And he... Oh, 134. 2 treble visit there. Vernon Bowers. Battering that treble 19. But can Cameron Carolison fill it up here? Yes, he does. Second 180 of this final. 1 each. In the 180 front here for both players. Big last start there from Vernon Bowers. He scores 96. He finds a treble 19. Cameron switching here. Going to the 18s. Not managing to find a treble. He scores 57. He's on a finish. Or a tricky finish that is. Can Vernon Bowers apply pressure here? No, he won't. Can't find a treble. 167 required here for Cameron Carolison. Take a 2-1 lead. Finds the first treble. And the second. Can he find the ball? Ooh. He misses on the 25. What a tight finish that would have been. Early on in this final. We've seen a 164 yesterday from Cameron Carolison against Mordecai in the quarterfinals. 25 required here for 14 darter. And he does. 14 darter. These 2-1 lead for Cameron Carolison. Brilliant stuff there. We've seen this type of thing from both players. Great darts. We will look for a final like this. Big last treble there. Good start. In Vernon looking to hold throw. He scores 96. Carolison there. Finds the treble on the second dart. Scores a steady time. Start of against the throw. It's not the greatest action there from Vernon in the first dart. Pushing too much a bit there. But he fixes it up nicely with the second and third dart. He scores 85. Brilliant first dart there from Cameron. He's in the zone. Can he fill it up? 10-40. Brilliant stuff there from Cameron. Vernon's struggling a bit there with his first dart. Can he clean it up nicely here? Finding the trebles. On the 19s, easy. Vernon Bowers scores 96. Carolison will look to set up here. He scores 91 to leave himself the big fish. Can Vernon Bowers apply the pressure here? He's on 224. Oh, he's doing the math now with the board management. To set this up nicely. He finds the treble. Brilliant stuff there from Vernon Bowers to leave himself a finish. A single wouldn't have been enough. Big finish. Ooh. He's unlucky there with a second dart. $140 required here from Vernon Bowers. to hold the throw and stay in this final. He scores a ton to leave himself on tops, with Cameron Carolison not too far behind on 88 here. He'll look to steal the throw. Scores a single, 20. 68 required. Oh, it's a treble, so he requires double 7. Oh, start in hand. Can he close it out? He goes inside. He'll be that's a bit unlucky there. Vernon Bowers looking to hold throw on tops to level out proceedings. He does it. First dart, 16 darter. Vernon Bowers closes that out. 2-all. Hold of throw from Vernon Bowers. Brilliant stuff. Two treble visit to start of a hold of throw here. Cameron Carolison scores of 10-40. A 125 there from Vernon Bowers. First starting off in the 5, but closing up nicely there. And 2 treble 20s to leave score 125. Cameron scoring a ton there. Both players finding the trebles. An exciting game here. Big averages, as you can see on the screen. Cameron Carolison with a 91.6 average in the first four legs of the game, and Vernon Bowers with the 85 average. Carolison looking to a hold throw here. Requires 121. With the 216 required for Vernon Bowers. Can he close out 121? Looking to find the finish. He sets it up nicely. He scores 89 to leave himself 32. One of his favorite finishes is that. Is that double 16 there for Cameron Carolison. How does Vernon set this up here? Not the best setup, but Carolison looking to hold throw here. Double 8 required. Second dart closes out 14 darter. Brilliant stuff here from both players. We've seen the averages, 10 points in it. In the averages. 3-2 to Carolison. There's nothing in this one. We could go all the way. I have a feeling we'll go all the way. Especially if both players are fighting like this later on in the game. 2 treble visit there. 121 from Cameron Carolison against the throw of Vernon Bowers. Can he fill it up? Done 40 there for Vernon Bowers. You got the screams in the crowd there. It's tense here in the venue, folks. Make your way to the John Dyer's Wall. Done 40 for Vernon Bowers to leave himself 164. It's Cameron Carolison on 339. A 2 treble visit will be good. Won't be enough for a finish, but it's good nonetheless. Vernon Bowers will look to set this up now. Won't be happy with that. Can Carolison set this up nicely? He's on 199. He switches. He goes 137. Great setup play there from Carolison. Board management. But Vernon Bowers looking to set this up. He requires stops. Oh no, that was double 18 actually. It's unorthodox route that for 110. Finds a treble 10, double 16. For 4-2 lead against the throw. Last dart in hand. You see the composure, the celebration from the javelin. Breaks the throw there. He knows how important that is. He's hitting that doubles. Focus on the face. Finding that 2 treble visits as we know he does. Focus on both the faces of the boys here. Steady turn from Vernon. Look at the face of Carolison there. Focus. Finding the tables. He's in the zone now. Can't find the treble, can he, Vernon? Disgusted with that second dart, easy. You can see it on his face. Fixes up nicely there. The last dart. Scores 83 to leave himself 199. It's Vernon Bowers on 341. Scores a 2 treble visit. Leave it 2 points in it. And at the moment, it's 2 legs separating the two. Disgusted with that last start there. Shrugging of the shoulders there from Cameron Carolson. Vernon Bowers here, not playing to his own pace. He's trying to force it a bit, I think. Cameron Carolson playing at a different pace. 112 required. He finds the treble. Double 16 required. He's been eating this all day. And he does. Once again to take a 5-2 lead. 10 plus finish rate. Take a 15 darter. And 93.89 average. Make that 95 now with that 15 darter. It's not over yet, folks. This is the first to 8 legs final year. So could be a close one. Depends how both players perform here on the doubles and on the scoring. Cameron Carolson there, starting off with the turn. .40 there from Vernon. Holds the eyes. And Cameron Carolson continuing to pump the trebles there. The third 180 of this evening. Carolson pumping now. Vernon Bowers should just slow it down and play at his own pace, I think. Shouldn't let this final go to him. We know what he's capable of. But Carolson finding his form here. Looking to set this up. He finds a treble. He needs 140 to take a 6-2 lead. Against the throw again. But a 2 treble visit applies the pressure there. 134 scored by Vernon Bowers. Cameron Carlson, 140 required. He hits the first treble 18. Oh, he's unlucky with the second dart there. Can he set it up? He scores 92. Scores 92 there. Cameron Carlson. 147 required for Vernon Bowers. Doesn't need the first dart, but he'll set this up now. Goes in the treble 4 there. Sick was the last dart. He won't be happy. .48 required for Carlson. Take a 6-2 lead. Another break of throw. Can he do it? It's the single 16. Double 16 required. Again. Crucial double hitting from Cameron Carlson. He's been lethal all day on that double 16s. He takes a 6-2 lead. Another 14 darter. If you look at the averages there, 95.83. Brilliant stuff from Cameron Carlson. If he holds throw, he'll be one leg away from being the second winner of the African Continental Tour. No trebles there from both players. And here it comes. Can we see another 180 here? Yes, we can. 2 each. Vernon Bowers with a 180 against the throw of Cameron Carlson now. We look at the player's shot there. A side angle. 49 there from Vernon Bowers. 45 rather. 229 required for Cameron Carlson. Scores 180 to leave himself 49. Carlson doing it when it counts. 1040 to apply the pressure there from Vernon Bowers. 49. He hits a single 17 rather. Double 16 required. Another double 16 game shot. 7-2 to Cameron Carlson with a 97 average. He needs one more leg to become the second winner of the African Continental Tour. It was 12,000 rand in prize money up for grabs for the final. Two trebles start there from Cameron Carlson and he scores 1040. Finds a treble there, Vernon Bowers, with the last start in hand. Great last start from Cameron. Scores a ton. 96 there for Vernon Bowers. Looking to hold throw here and keep the fight going, keep the game going, and stay in this final. But another two-table visit from Carolison leaves himself on the finish off the 9 darts. 121 required. Can Vernon apply the pressure? Both players on 121. It's Cameron Carolison stepping up to the Aki. Will he get match darts? He needs a treble. He'll get match darts. He needs to set this up. Double 18 required for the game. And he does it! Big 121 finish there. Cameron Carolison, the second winner of the African Continental Tour, with 101 average. This is absolutely brilliant here.
What a close.
Both players embracing there now. Absolutely brilliant.
Wow.
We haven't seen averages like that in a final on the African Continental Tour. But we're only in event 2, folks. Brilliant stuff there. I'll chat to the winner soon and hear their thoughts. Here we have it. Cameron Carolison, the javelin, the winner of the African Continental Tour.
I've seen Vernon play before. I've seen Vernon attend to his opponents in a manner in which we all know is the true style of Vernon Bowers. But today, it was just something else. Absolutely incredible. Congratulations to Cameron Carolison for the winner of the 2023 ACT2 taking place right here in Kenilworth, Cape Town.
Welcome back, folks, and here we are with the winner of the second version of the African Continental Tour. We've got Cameron Carolison to my right here. Cameron, let me know your thoughts on the final. You've averaged 101. I know I just mentioned it to you off camera here. What are your thoughts of the final between you and Vernon?
Well, where averages is concerned, you know, it's good for stats, you know, it's good for the record, whatever. You know, people telling me it's 101, people telling me 99, whatever. You know, so it doesn't really bother me. I'm just glad that I played well, you know, that I got over the hurdle. I mean, you know, Vern's a great friend of mine, you know, and I could see he was struggling, and, you know, I had to ponder on his mistakes, you know. When we told this Aki, you know, as friends, that type of thing, it's a case of, you know, you got to do what you got to do. You know, what psyched me up was that, you know, he had the crowd on his side. Unfortunately, you know the system I come out of, so I don't have the crowd on my side here. So I got to do what I got to do to pump myself up, and I'm just pleased with the win.
I'm sure you'll be happy with the win, and you definitely did well there with a couple of ton-plus finishes there. So, no, that definitely helped the averages. Another big congratulations on your first win of the African Continental Tour. and 12,000 rand in the bag. Let me know what your thoughts are, what you're going to do with the money, if you're going to continue playing in the African Darts Group, and what's your thoughts going forward?
Well, I told myself I need to buy myself a car this year, so I was probably going to go there. Look, I mean, you know, if the question's been there, you know, are you going to the Q school, that type of thing, you know. If I do go to the Q school, you know, this is money that will definitely help me in that sense, you know. But to give you a definite answer, I don't know what I'm going to do with that type of cash, that type of thing. So, yeah, I mean, it's probably just going to, I'll just hold on to it for now.
Yeah, and we're not done for the day. We're not done for the day. We've got the big one today. We've got the Ali Pali qualifier, the World Championship qualifier. Let me know your thoughts for that, because I know you've been there before. I know you're looking to go one step further and go once again. Because I know it was during the COVID period when you went the last time. So this time with crowd, with fans, with everything. What are your thoughts? How are you feeling about the next tournament, and what are your thoughts for the upcoming tournament now?
Well, firstly, I'm for sure psyched about it, you know, because it's a straight knockout format, you know. A knockout format is like every game tends to be a final, that type of thing. So it's going to keep everybody on the ropes, you know, keep them on their toes, that type of thing. And, you know, it's a case of if you lose, you're out. That's my type of game. That's a game I like to play, you know. When I'm backed up in the corner, you know, I feel I'm at my strongest point. So I'm looking forward to it. I don't know how the people feel, you know. I felt like, you know, I've said a statement now, you know, that I've won this tournament. So everybody knows that I'm one of the potential guys to beat or whatever. And all I want to do is just keep it at that, you know. So if it means I need to strike fear in them, by all means I will do that. I'm just going to play my game. At the end of the day, it doesn't faze me. They got to play me. It's as simple as that.
And that is one of the statements you made to me yesterday. I remember off stream you were telling me one of the guys to beat. Mention that on stream. But big congrats and good luck for the World Championship qualifier. Well done. Cheers, man. There we have it, folks. We've got Cameron Carolison, winner of the African Continental Tour. Back to Denver.
Thank you, Dean. Absolutely incredible stuff as we close off this live stream. Well done, Cameron. Well done to all the teams and everybody has been playing here today and everybody over the last 2 days. Absolutely incredible. The African Continental Tour, strike 2, draws to a close as we move into the World Championship qualifier that takes place in just a wee while. So thank you to all the teams behind the scene. Again, thank you to our sponsors, to our incredible people and partners that have been on this journey with us and continue to be on the journey with us. So City of Cape Town, Condor, Salu City, G-Tech Solutions, the Professional Darts Corporation, all aligned to the African Darts Group, bringing you the African Continental Tour. From myself, Denver and Dean, until we chat later, cheers.